Hi everybody. I know it's been a difficult week for everybody and incalculably more so for people of color who've been the victims of systemic racism here for some 400 odd years. I'm glad to see the Black Lives Matter movement is finally getting the attention and the traction that it deserves from all different people from all different races coming out in support of these protests. And I'm glad to see that people are supporting in any way they can and making their voices heard. I think it takes a lot of bravery for people to go out under these conditions and to do that and to support justice and equality. And I think it's extremely important, and I have a lot of hope that a lot of good is going to come from this. In that vein, I see that a lot of people are helping in any way they can, either by donating their time, their money. One way that I think I can help is by providing representation to anybody who is or has been arrested from protesting or who has been a victim of police brutality. That's something I'm very happy to do. I also have colleagues who are happy to do it as well. And there are other resources that I can direct you toward if it's something that's outside of the scope of my help. The NLG, the National Lawyers Guild, has many mass defense resources set up just for instances such as this. And I'm happy to help guide you in any way that I can. I'm available anytime, day or night. My contact, as you know, it's all in my bio. I would also like to provide some just basic know your rights information. If you're going out to protest, I think it's vital that you have an idea of what you are and aren't allowed to do, what you should or shouldn't do. I think the most important thing that I can say is that your phone is your friend. Obviously, as we've seen all across the country, cell phone videos are key in so many of these cases. Keep the cameras rolling, people. If you're going out, the phone is your friend. Watch what you share, people's faces and stuff like that, depending on what you're recording. But if you're recording police activity, that is fine. You're allowed to do that if you're standing within a safe distance from them and you're not interfering in what they're doing. You're not obstructing their administration of duties or whatever you would want to call it. If you're not getting involved, if you're keeping a safe distance, you can't be asked to turn off your phone, you can't be asked to stop recording, and you can't be asked to delete footage if you're in public. So keep that in mind, keep the cameras rolling. It creates a record of what happened. It can be used as evidence later to prove what happened when it prevents it from being a he said, she said situation. So keep the cameras rolling. If you are stopped, first question you should ask, if you're able to, of course, is, am I free to go? If the answer is yes, then you're good. You're not under arrest. You're free to go. Leave. If not, you don't have to answer any questions. You're never under an obligation to answer questions. You can always invoke your Fifth Amendment rights to an attorney to silence. You do not have to talk to police or investigators about anything. You do not have to consent to searches. Don't sign any forms you don't fully understand, or if you have questions, you always have the right to counsel, to consult with an attorney before doing anything like that. Always know your rights and always invoke those rights. If in fact you do wind up arrested and you're brought back to a police station, again, can't stress enough, no statements outside of counsel. You can't be obligated to make a statement that can't make you talk. You could wind up implicating yourself or others, and that's not good for anybody, of course. Always ask for counsel. You have the right to an attorney, use it. Also, know that police are listening. If you get that phone call, and you can call parents, friends, other loved ones, those are not privileged communications. Police are often listening on the phones, and they hear what you're saying and they hear what's going on. Keep those conversations to a minimum. The only privileged conversation is between you and an attorney. Don't discuss it with anyone else. Don't even discuss what's going on with other people in the cells. If you can talk with other people in a holding cell, don't. There are unfortunately informants, even if they mean well, even these people mean well, others are listening, things can get repeated. Don't talk to anybody about your case except your attorney. Please stay safe out there. If I can help in any way, please let me know. I'm more than happy to. Good luck, and thank you.